The smaller one.
Yeah.
I like to, you see it here?
Let me see.
I like, you see, you can make it this way, just open,
Uh-huh.
and you can make it folded.
Oh.
Right. So this is like an 8-inch skillet. So the bottom is like, 5.5.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I figured.
that's the size. I like them actually this way, the long way. It's like a crepe chocolate, It's
Is this, and is this the right size? I think this is probably about 6 inches, you think?
yeah.
That's the smallest one I have.
Okay, we are recording now.
Are we ready?
Yes, Becca, I'd like to introduce the wonderful Geulah Von Perlstein.
So Geulah Von Perlstein has agreed to be our guest chef. We're so honored and happy that you're here. And she has loads of experience. I'm sure everyone is familiar with her cafe at the JCC and just everything she's done throughout the community. And so we're very lucky and joyful to be getting a cooking lesson from her today. So thank you, Geulah.
You're welcome. So, my name is Geulah, and welcome to my kitchen. It's little tiny, but it's okay.
I love the tulips you have there.
Before we start, I would like to open the cream cheese. You have the cream cheese with you?
Yes, I already opened it and softened it.
Because I like it, not so cold. So you open it, and you put it in this bowl, and then we start with the...
Is that the cream cheese?
Yeah, I put it in one bowl.
Thank you.
Okay. And how about we wash our hands before we start? It's a good idea. Everybody? I'm not using gloves at home, but I wash my hands because we will use it. Okay. First we have the 4 eggs, right? You have 4 eggs?
Yep.
Yep.
We break them?
In the same bowl?
No, you take another bowl. You say, I have a bowl. And just break them in a separate bowl in case you break the shell.
Here's the cream cheese. I like the 4 eggs.
Geulah, do we crack the eggs in the bowl with the cream cheese?
No,
No, separate?
this is for the filling. The cream cheese is in a separate bowl. We are making now the dough. Now we have 4 eggs. We put it in this big bowl. And then we put a teaspoon vanilla. You're with me? Yeah.
So with the eggs, sorry.
With the egg. You put the egg, then vanilla.
Geulah, a few people just logged on. So I'm just going to review what you've done so far. Geulah has taken the cream cheese and put it in a bowl.
In a bowl, in separate bowl. This is for the filling.
Yes.
And now we make the bowl, the eggs for the leaves. So we put 4 eggs, 1 teaspoon vanilla, 2 tablespoons sugar, and then we take a milk. Now, if somebody allergic or has to milk, to dairy, you can use only water.
What do we put in?
If you allergic to milk, to dairy, you can substitute only water.
What
How much
about
sugar
almond
do we
milk?
put in?
Only water instead of milk.
Okay.
I did it for your Mother's Day. I made mushroom blintzes because I sell fish, but still. So I put water and they came very, very nice. You don't have to have milk. If you want, you can have only water. So I put half a cup of water and half a cup of milk. All of you have it now?
Yep.
So Geulah, you said
Yes.
half a cup of milk. So we got in the kit a half a cup of milk. So then we should also add a half a cup of water.
Yeah,
Yeah.
half a cup of water and a half a cup of milk.
Okay.
How much sugar do we put in, Geulah?
2 tablespoons. The dough is really tasty. And put just a little bit of salt, a drop of salt, like pinch of salt.
Are we putting in both milk and water?
Yeah, a
Okay.
half a cup of water and a half a cup of milk.
Thank you.
If you don't like water, you like only milk, you can put only milk. You have the option. Now I wash the lemon and I grate the lemon into the eggs and milk. I take it the whole one. I like only half of it to grate because the other half will be for the filling. But it's easier when you have the whole lemon to grate than cutting it and grating it. So you just have a zest of lemon. Put it on the side. And we take the flour and we put the flour with the eggs and all the rest. And you whisk it. You just mix it good.
How much flour was it again? I think
1
there-
cup of flour.
1 cup?
1 cup. 1 cup of flour. And you just mix it very, very good that you don't have lump there of flour. You can put it in a blender, but I didn't know if you like to mess up the blender or if everybody have one. So we make it real homemade, like old fashioned. You see how is that? It's like liquidy.
Yes.
When you finish doing it, really wipe it that you don't see pieces of flour. See how is it? It's very liquid.
The blender?
Yeah, you see it? It's just liquidy. It's nice. Now I have to tell you something. I'm not frying blintzes. I'm baking blintzes. I'm so against so much fat. I put the oven on 350. In the meantime, you let the butter rest for a few minutes, and we can make the filling. Are you all ready with done? Tell me when you are done. Raise your hand.
I'm done.
Yeah. So here we have the cream cheese in a bowl, in separate bowl, right? And now we have, I don't know if you have cottage cheese or the cottage cheese. I got the cottage cheese.
So anyone who got the kit from Bethel got cottage cheese.
Which one you have? Cottage cheese?
If you bought the kit from Bethel, we put in cottage cheese.
Okay, so if you put cottage cheese,
Geulah,
put it
farmer's cheese?
in a strainer, this cup of cottage cheese in a strainer, that the water will go a little bit down, because you don't like it too sweet.
Geulah, can we put farmer's cheese?
You can put farmer cheese, yeah,
Okay, and that's half a cup?
a cup. Now, the dough, you make really the same ingredient. The filling, if you like more cheese, you can put a little bit more cheese, okay? With the filling, you can play a little bit different. You can put more cheese. You can put raisin if you like. I don't put raisin, but you know, you can do it.
Jojo?
You can put a little bit more cheese if you like. So it will be nice filling. This is not, you can have it, you have a choice. Now you take a fork and mash these two cheese together a little bit. And you put, don't make it so soft, this will be softer. Put 2 tablespoons of sugar. And half a teaspoon to 1 teaspoon vanilla. All depends on your taste.
Ooh, what did you just say to add? A teaspoon?
2 tablespoons of sugar,
Yes,
a teaspoon vanilla,
okay.
and now you take the lemon and grate it in, the rest of it. So tasty with the lemon in it. You'll see it.
I didn't have that much lemon rind, so should I add a couple drops of lemon juice?
I don't like lemon juice with this, but you can
Okay.
put it just maybe 1 teaspoon, just 1 teaspoon. Zach, can you bring me eggs from the fridge? Now you have to take egg. You use only the yolk, okay? Only egg yolk.
Can't just use one whole egg?
No, just egg yolk.
Geulah, how many eggs?
Why just the yolk?
Because I'll tell you in a minute. That's what we use.
How many eggs?
Just 2 egg yolk. It's holding it together and for the color. Okay. And now you mash it very well. Or you can leave it for a minute and we can go to the blitz. You can leave it for a little bit so it will be maybe softer because you have the cream cheese. Did you have the cream cheese out?
Do we have the egg yolk?
What deal?
Do we have the egg yolk?
Yeah. You put the egg yolk in a cheese. You see?
Put us back on mute.
And we mix it all up. We let it rest.
Does the egg yolk make it thicker?
Yeah, and it's nice, and it's holding it good. And now I'm going to go, I'm leaving it for a while, for a little bit, and take now care of the dough. Zach, I cannot move it.
What?
Okay. Okay, we take the bowl. Yeah. And we take a flat and one plate, flat one, okay? Put it next to you because we put the leaves here. I have this frying pan here. Yeah. I put some oil in a little bowl, a drop of oil, or you take margarine, and you brush the pan like this. Or you can take paper towel. You're not allowed to have really running oil, just to smear it on the pan to the side and all. I use also paper towel. The first one will be hot. Now you put the oven, the stove on high for a second and then lower to medium.
What do we do? Geulah,
Yeah.
what do we do?
And now you put the stove top on high
Okay.
for 1 minute, and then put it on make it on medium. Okay, then we put it on medium.
Okay. Then put it on medium.
Yeah.
What do you do after when you put it on medium?
The stove. You know, the stove top. You put it on high and then lower.
Okay. Then what do we do with what do we do next after that? Like,
Now you put it is half enough. Okay. Now I'm taking, I don't know if you have the third cup measuring. That's the best size for it. Use this. And we start with the lid, with the Blintzes lid. You take it,
what?
you have one fold, okay? You fill it up with the dough. Pour it in a pan, but not in a fire. The first one will be bad. And you just work with this like this. Okay, you see it is not completely full. Now you do it on the air, you don't do it on the fire, okay? Now you put it on the fire with either side. I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now I'm turning around. It's an exact time to do it. Now you turn it to the other side. Count to 10, and we can put it on a plate. How is it? Could you flip it?
I think my pan might be too small because it seems thick. It wasn't done.
What is not done?
Like after the count of 10, when I went to flip it, it was still liquidy on a little bit. So I think it's too thick.
It's too thick. You have it too thick?
I think it's too thick. Yeah, maybe my pan is smaller. Should I go down to a quarter cup?
Quarter of a cup. Yeah, it's a quarter of a cup. Oh my God, I'm sorry. It's a quarter of a cup. It's not.
Oh, okay. I thought you said a third.
Wow, I'm sorry. It's a quarter. I took the smallest size. Yeah. Quarter of a cup. Now you do the same thing again. If you see that doesn't reach all the sides, you just take this spatula and lift it, put it, fill it up. That's what is good about it. You can do it in the air. You see how is it now? And now you put it on the fire. You count to 10 and turn it over. Did you get it like this?
Not as perfect as you, Geulah. That's for sure.
And you can put one on top of the other. It's okay. It's easy to take it out.
That one's better.
Yes.
Not perfect, but better.
It's okay. If it's not perfect, it's okay. That have to be a really, because you always can fix it when you fill it up. Again. And you got this all over, you put it back, you count to 10, and turn it over. Are you turning it, it's easy for you to turn it over now?
It takes a little more time than counting to 10. Okay, so I'll just give it a little more time, I guess, right?
I don't want it to, you don't want it to have it very cooked. You just have
Yeah.
to have it together.
Right, okay.
Look how is that? And you just put it there on a plate. Yeah. You can, after 4, 5, you can put again with the brush, you can do it. But I don't need it so far. It's maybe hard for you to have it completely round. It's okay. Use a spatula and try to fill it up in the air because it's not in the. You see? You just can correct it with that. How you're doing?
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Geulah, how many do you think we should make out of it?
What?
How many should we make out of it, you think?
About a dozen. It depends on the size of your pan. If you don't want, if you want me to stop and start with the filling, I can do it this way too. And you can do it later.
No, I was just curious because how many?
Once you're with this, you like to finish it, right? You will love this dough. It's so tasty. It's really good. Really, really good. And whoever cannot have milk, you can fill it up for Shavuot with the mushroom and onion, you know. Saute mushroom and onion and put 1 egg and you have a filling for it. It's delicious. It's really good. You can use.
Are you still making the pancakes, right?
What do?
Okay, we're still making the pancakes before we fill them, right?
Right.
Okay.
But you know, the lemon zest makes such a difference. You like to finish everything, the whole dough, or you like me to show you only how to fold it?
I probably have enough batter for like 2 more.
Like to finish it?
Yeah, I think we should finish it. We're good with time.
Yeah. Okay. If one broke, you can taste it. You can have a taste. It's really. And you know, the one without milk, just water, and if you like to make it with vegetable, like I said, with mushroom, instead sugar, you put salt, a drop of salt, not 2 tablespoons of salt, and that's it. Water, salt, flour, and that's it.
Yeah, you must be using a bigger pan than me.
What?
So I think you're using a larger pan than I am.
It's okay. So you have a smaller Blintzes, it's okay.
So what if we want to make chocolate blintzes? How do you make a chocolate filling?
Chocolate filling? Oh, that's more crepe. It's not really blintz.
Okay, that's true.
It's not really. Blintz is, you fill it up with something. Crepe you don't. Crepe you feel like a fruit. You can put fruit, you put chocolate and fruit, that's good. You can do it. Chocolate and some strawberry on top. Pieces, you know, you slice strawberry, you put some chocolate. That's good. But the mushroom, the people loves it. And I had also gravy, that I put gravy on top of it. That was the hit.
My husband makes it with chicken.
How you make what?
He makes blintzes with chicken and onions.
You can do it too.
That sounds really good too.
Yeah, you can do it. Yeah. You just cannot fill it like with the spinach, you know, because it's watery. But everything which holding strong, it's good. Chicken, it will be very good with some mushroom and onion, you know. Will be delicious.
Okay, last one.
How we are doing?
Good, I finished the pancake.
You like it?
This is the last one. Okay.
If you like some leaves, I have some I made this morning, so I can give you some. If you don't have enough for your Shavuot. My house is kosher, so you don't have to.
amazing.
Uh-oh.
I got 9 out of it.
I am done. I give you time. You take your time. Okay. Zach, how I put it to see me making it? And how can we do here to see it in the bottom here?
So you,
See it? And here's another. It's good.
So do we need a heat pan or a deep pan? How does it work for the next part?
Now I'm taking a baking sheet and I put a corner paper. I put it down here. Parchment paper on the side. Now you have the cheese, you mix it a little bit. I think I'm going to put some more cheese on mine. If you like to put more, you can. Put some more ricotta cheese.
Should we use a measuring cup for the filling?
Taking just a spoon. Just 1 big tablespoon. My grandson is here to make sure that everything is like working, and he already snacked one leaf. He said it's delicious. Look at this. I put it in the cutting board. Are you all done there? I don't want to go ahead.
Yep.
I have like 2 more to make, so could you hold on?
Okay, take your time.
So we should lay them out a whole bunch together?
Yeah, did you put one on top of the other? Yeah. Like this, it's all one on top of the other. But now you put it on the cutting board or the counter, but you put it like this. Okay.
Right.
Now it's a little bit cool, so it's good. You okay? Now we take a spoon, fill up with the cheese, put it right in the center. Like you make cabbage rolls.
What did we add to the ricotta cheese?
Ricotta cheese and cream cheese. You cannot use really only cream cheese because it's too thick. So you have to thin it. So you can do it with cottage cheese or ricotta cheese. Even with the farmer cheese, you have to put something to soften it. So now you bring the two sides to the center. And then you take one side, you put it on top of it.
We can't see what you're doing.
Oh my God. Zach, can you hold it for a second? Because I can't see it. You have to, this, don't see me doing that.
Okay, that's good.
That's good. Okay, 1 minute.
So, Geulah, where did you start? Do it when you do that again.
Yeah, you take the two sides here, you put in the middle the
Right.
cheese. You see it?
Yep.
Right in the middle.
Yep.
And now you bring the two sides to the center, two sides to the center, and then you take one side here, you put it on top of it. This way, this at the corners is sealed, and you roll it.
I think I had too much filling in mine.
You see? Beautiful.
If I wanted to sweeten mine up a little bit, about how much sugar might I add?
Fabulous.
What do you need?
If I wanted to sweeten it up a little bit, so it's a little
You know,
sweeter.
it's really sweet. You don't need it, but you can. You can put a little bit more sugar, but really the dough is with sugar, so it really doesn't need it. But if you like, you can put some more. You can put raisin if you like. To the two sides, to the center, and then you take one corner and you roll it. Did you get it?
It's not staying too well.
Really? Why?
I don't know. I think it's too thick.
Too thick? What is thick?
I think my sleeves are too thick.
Your cream?
No, the dough, the batter.
The dough? You had a small pan?
I think it was too small, yeah.
If it's too small, so you put a quarter of a quarter, it was too much maybe. That's what happened. But you still can roll it, don't you?
Yeah, just they're not staying shut very well.
But you know what you can do since it's small? Do it only long way. Don't roll it the way we do.
All right.
Just roll it open.
Is that about a 10-inch crepe or more like an 8-inch crepe,
Eight,
Geulah?
eight inch. Yeah.
I was using an 8-inch pan, but I think it was too small.
You have 8-inch yours?
Well, it's an 8-inch pan, 8 inches on the outside.
Oh, I can believe it. So maybe outside, yeah. But you can leave it even open. It's baked very nice. Now, if you like to save it for Shavuot, you can freeze it without putting it in the oven now.
Okay, we're eating these for dinner tonight.
Okay. Okay. So you make the next one clean. It rolls very good. How is the other people? Do you have it rolled good?
Most of mine are good. One of them, I don't know. I don't know what its problem
Very
is.
thankful that they're really, the way that you roll it is brilliant. It really, it's, you know.
What happened to you can do it also, you can put it close to you, the cheese, and then roll it. But this is easy and it's even from all the sides. You make a cabbage rolls? It's the same way, rolling it. You know, I'm supposed to get 12, but my grandson picked up the dog. He's hungry, he didn't eat, I guess. He ate it. It's really tasty. You see how I have it?
Oh my God, they're gorgeous. Wow.
You see, that's how it is. It's really nice.
How long are we going to bake these for, Geulah?
It's about 30 minutes. I like 25, 30 minutes. You see, when it's really golden, I like to take egg yolk and put a drop of milk and wash it in it so it comes really shiny. And it's really good. But if you like to save it and make more for Shavuot, you can do it.
Geulah, I have tons of the filling left. So
I
I
have
should
filling
make,
left too.
So make it.
okay.
Don't stop. Make it. Make more.
Okay, I have to make more of the batter. Okay.
How many you got?
I only came out with 9, but it's the first time.
I have 9 also.
I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. my grandson ate the dough already. He took from the leaves, so
We got 8 successful ones.
successful one.
Yes, 8 successful ones.
Yeah, the ones I made, the ones I did open look fine. The other ones look sort of iffy.
Why? Let me make more here.
So you said bake for 25 minutes?
I don't have a feeling, but
You may want to do something else for dinner. It's maybe 25 minutes.
Yeah.
You made, that's a lot. Wow.
how many?
So I guess we could put the rest extra batter in a little casserole and bake it.
You can do it. Put
Yeah,
something.
your dough is much bigger than mine was.
It's not the size of your Joe.
And now we can bake it?
Look how is that? It's really,
They're
really
gorgeous. Wow.
Yeah,
They're really
mine
nice.
is too small and too thick.
And I like to show you. I made yesterday some, because with this I'm going to make souffle for Shavuot. You see, I put it already in a pan like this.
Yes.
And I freeze it like this. And Sunday I'm going to have it for Sunday night. Do you know how to make souffle? You like to write it down? I don't know if you like to make souffle.
Oh, balloon souffle. Yeah, you could use these, right? Yeah.
The souffle is really good. It's like, it's nice when you eat it when it's hot, and when it's cool off, usually never have leftover. It's good, like cheesecake. It's so good to eat it cold. It's really tasty. You see, I made a pile of it. It's a pile of leaves. Is anybody leaves it to freeze or no? You're planning to eat it?
Yep, mine are in the oven. You said 25 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can glaze it a little bit. It's, if you like.
Well, thank you so much. This has been so excellent.
Do you like the recipe for the souffle or no?
We could.
Do you eat souffle? Do you have souffle or you just eat it the way it is?
What if
You like the blintzes like this?
Yeah,
I
that's
do.
fine.
You do? Souffle is just you beat the eggs and some sour cream and milk and few. It's really delicious. But if you don't, if you like, you call me. I give you the recipe. But if you don't, are you going to save it or eat it now, today?
We're eating it.
Saving mine.
We're gonna save it, right? So we have it, so.
You can freeze it
Okay.
Yeah.
and make more and have it for Shavuot if you like. And you can put it And you take an egg yolk and 1 tablespoon of milk, you mix it and you brush it and you serve, you put it in the oven, when you serve it, it's nice to serve it. It's appetite.
Refreshes it.
Yeah.
Great.
Thank you so much.
Take a piece from the dough and try it.
Okay, can I put the extra filling in a little casserole dish and just bake it?
What dear?
I have some filling left, so can I just put it in like a little mini casserole dish and just bake it by itself?
Oh, sure, it's delicious. Yeah, do it.
Okay.
It's really
What's the
good.
best way to freeze these, to stack them up or to put them together to freeze them for future use? So if I want to make like, say 50 of them.
You can freeze it the way it is, like this. That's what I do. You put
And
it
then
all in a,
once it's frozen, do you combine it into another dish so that way you can compact them?
no, you just take it from the freezer, you brush it and you put it in the oven. Don't let it defrost it.
But if I want to make, say, 50 of them, do I freeze them on the cookie sheet and then layer them on in another dish or something?
No,
Just so I
first you
can have
bake it
to
in the
take up
cookie
less
sheet.
space in the freezer?
No, leave it from the cookie dish, you put it in the freezer the way it is and it's frozen. And take the whole dish the way it is, put some egg on it, the way it says, brush it, and put it right to the oven.
Right to you.
Don't defrost it. It's better
Also-
from the freezer to the oven.
Sorry. Amelia, I think if what I'm understanding, you're just asking if you can like stack them. And I'm wondering if you put parchment paper in between the layers before you put them in the freezer, if that maybe would work.
You can do it this way. You like to have it? Okay. I'm going to do it. I'm going to finish this. I make more cheese. I have so many leaves, so much. But it's okay. The kids had this morning, my grandson came from Buffalo from the university, and he had it for breakfast. He loved it. Did you taste the dough? Did you try it?
I did. It was good. It was good.
It's really good.
And the filling's good too.
Yeah, I think the lemon zest does help a lot. You can put raisin if you like with the cheese. Yeah, you can put raisin.
Well, thank you, Geulah. This was so nice.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much. It was amazing.
I want
Absolutely.
it's the inception of our program, Bake with Beth L. We've been thinking of you. So we're so finally have you as the guest host. And if I'm remembering correctly, our next one is ice cream cake. Is that our next one, Mandy? Yep.
The what?
And I will send out the information with this video as well as the recipe tomorrow.
Okay, but if you want if you like to know something, call me. Okay, and you can make also a kugel.
That would be great. Thank you so much, Geulah.
You're welcome. Have a nice Shavuot. I see you then.
We have somebody here that would love to learn how to make your kugel. My son is Geulah's biggest fan when it comes to kugel. Wants the recipe. So
you like the kugel? I make you one.
No, we want to learn from you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Hag Sameach.
Love you all.
Hag Sameach, kids, everybody.
Bye-bye.